How do you feel? I mean, I read that you wanted to be a filmmaker because of Star Wars. Is that true?
Yeah.
So...
I feel like everybody on this film wanted to get into filmmaking because of Star Wars. Like, I saw it when I was a kid, and what I really wanted to do, if you ask me, was I wanted to join the Rebel Alliance and blow up the Death Star like Luke Skywalker, and then someone explains to you it's not possible, it's this thing called a film, and it's all a lie, and then you think about it a bit longer and you go, okay, well, I'll become a liar then, and I'll make films like George Lucas, you know, not thinking that it was ever going to be possible, but that's like your goal. And the idea of actually getting to make Star Wars, a direct Star Wars film, is very, very surreal, and I really do think any minute now I'm going to wake up and it's all a dream and I'm 5 years old again or something.
That's very nice.
I think it's true.
No, I mean, this attitude, because I was thinking, wow, it must be, okay, very excited from a director point of view. It's something very huge, big. It's in the imaginary of half of the world population, probably, Star Wars, if not all, actually.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
And also, how would you put yourself in the director line? I mean, there must be a lot going on in yourself at the moment.
Yeah, it's kind of like you have to, you know, when you first start doing it and you think of the pressure involved and you think of all the world's going to have an opinion, it paralyzes you very quickly if you really listen to that and think about it. And so you genuinely have to cut a cord to stop you reacting so that you can concentrate on the film. And so for 2 years we just got our heads down and like we're kind of making a film for ourselves. Like I think if you make a film for other people, you make a bad movie. And so as fans ourselves, we felt like we know what this needs to be and we know what's good Star Wars, and if you go too much over here, that doesn't feel like Star Wars anymore. And so sort of navigating that path the whole time. And the trick now is it's coming out and there's toys in the shops and posters in the street. It's like quickly trying to reconnect that cord so you can feel it. Because I've been trying to protect myself the whole time and I've had my shields up. And now I want to like let it in. So, you know, it's a once in a lifetime thing, like having a premiere and showing the world the film. And yeah, it's kind of, I mean, we took a lot of risks with the film, but I feel like it's the spirit of Star Wars to do that. If, you know, the thing that scared me the most making this movie was not taking any risks. Mm-hmm. Like there's this place you could go and aim for which is really safe and fine and everyone would think it's good, but it's nothing special or new, and that would feel like you totally missed the opportunity. And so we really went for it and we kind of rebelled and tried to run and jump off the cliff, and I think the film, I'm very proud of it. It's not what people expect. And
but there's something that you really wanted to do and you couldn't, or I mean, specifically technically, or about the story, or I mean, I read that it was Second World War movie. So how much do you have to restrain actually?
The biggest problem isn't like outside forces. It's literally that there's 2 hours to tell a story, and I think if we'd had 4 hours, you know, there would have been a lot of things in it. You end up asking for and designing too much at the start. Star Wars is such a rich universe. There's so many opportunities and characters and places and things. The first version of the film was just way too big, you know. And then the game of making the film is trying to reduce it and purify it, but without losing all the bits that make it work. And I think, you know, that's, you know, the pros and cons to making Star Wars is that you have to, it's an amazing place to be part of, but you have to let go of things at some point. I think that was the hardest thing, is letting go of ideas, letting go of certain details, and then finally now, like, letting go of the movie. It's like Star Wars isn't something that you get to own, you just borrow it from the world, and now we're giving it back, and fingers crossed they like it as much as we liked making it.